My name's Paul Baddely. I work up at the NMC. I've got Becker Muscular Dystrophy. Found out when I was 19 years old. Well, I'd started a new job, and part of the role of the job I got to carry stuff up and down stairs. I could get up and down stairs, but I was quite precarious coming down the stairs, but I thought nothing of it because I'd always done it that way. And the manager wasn't happy about me carrying this stuff because it's quite expensive stuff what I was carrying down the stairs. He suggested I went to the doctors just to see what was going on. I saw a consultant, and as soon as I walked in, he said straight away, "You've got a form of muscular dystrophy," which didn't mean a lot to me. My mum and dad just broke down in tears, and I was like, well, what's going on here? Didn't understand it at all. And then probably when I was in my early 30s, I got introduced to the NMC. It was off the back of an appointment with my consultant at Oswestry, and I met up with Lynn Groves and Ruth, one of the other physios from the centre. I came up here with the whole family, kids and everything, and they went through everything what they could do and thought like the physiotherapy would be beneficial for me. Yeah. And it managed to keep me in work and managed to keep me on my feet for a lot longer than I should have been, really. And I think I'd still be on my feet. I broke my leg a couple of years ago, and I think that's the reason why it took me off my feet completely. I went to see a cardiac consultant, and they did a heart scan where they found the left side was severely dilated. Bit of a shock that was, because it was the last thing I was expecting, anything go wrong, anything with my heart. And then they decided that it would be for my own benefit to have an ICD fitted, an internal defibrillator. One day it did go off, and I got up in the morning, and me and my wife were just sitting, we just looked at each other as if to say, I shouldn't be here now. That should have been it. It was a bit weird at first, but I knew a lot of people who come through the door anyway. I feel as if I'm pretty confident. I can make people feel pretty welcome when they come through the door, and that's the way I looked at the role.
Paul's a brilliant person because he is really open, and he is very willing to share things that have been good and bad and how he's got around those things. And I mean, you know, he sits out on the reception desk, and you know, you hear people's reactions when they come in through the door. You know, he's a real welcoming face, but also he's a really good listener. You know, bad things happen, and Paul always put a spin on something, or you know, we'll have something that doesn't go quite well at NMC or in the fundraising team, and he's just so matter of fact about, well, you know, tomorrow's another day, something will change, something will be good, and you know, you can't really be miserable when Paul's around. He doesn't let you. He'll mither you until you crack a smile, really, and that's great because it's the right attitude to have as well. The Paralympic Flame Day sticks out for me because that was a few years ago when it was obviously the Olympics in the UK, and we had a visit of the Paralympic Flame as it was travelling through Cheshire. And so, of course, in the true NMC way, we made it into a big deal. So we had a party and we had stuff outside and there was cake, so it's always a good day. And Paul was on reception and doing his thing, and he even put a shirt and a tie on, I think. There's photographic evidence of that.
So I just got automatic lockdown on the wheelchair. Once I'm in, locked down, push button start on the ignition. Same for the handbrake, it's just a switch to go on. Steering's lighting, so it's really light. And it's just push button gear selector, so just press button for drive. Away you go. I just feel sometimes, like I say, that I really hate this condition because it just takes a bit away at a time. The only good thing about this condition is being introduced to the NMC.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing for me. That's the only good thing I can say about it, because it's such a cruel disability.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I say, I don't know what place I'd have been in now. I know for sure that I'd have been in a wheelchair a lot earlier than I would have been. The consultants, when I found out about it, said that I'd probably been in a wheelchair before I was 30. Biggest achievement probably was being involved around the NMC, taking part in the big zip wire, what I did a few years ago. Something that I wouldn't have been able to do unless the physiotherapists came along. I think they got a buzz out of it just coming along, actually making sure I got around the wire and was launched from the top of it. I think they got a good laugh out of that. But the experience was good. So yeah, it was good, and it raised a lot of money for the centre. It later raised a couple of £1,000 for the centre. I've been involved with the wheelchair football. I've been an handful of times helping with not so much helping with the coaching. I like to have a go at with the wheelchairs. They're really quick, and it gives you that little bit of adrenaline. Yeah, I suppose it's a bit of an adrenaline rush and a bit of competitiveness. So you can have it. It depends how serious you take it, to be honest. If you take it as fun, then you can really enjoy yourself. I've always been quite a positive person. It's very rare I let things get to me. If there's a way I can't do it, I will find a way of doing it.